Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making decorating a pumpkin, and I'm going to be using a skeleton. I'm going to use the clothing off of this skeleton and place it on this skeleton, and the reason being, this skeleton's legs don't bend, and I want him to sit on top of this pumpkin, and I don't want him to sit like that. This skeleton, his legs bend and he just sits perfectly on this pumpkin right here. So this is what I am going to do today. Hopefully it comes out good. This is for a decoration for my office for Halloween. So let's get started. What you're gonna need is you're gonna need black paint. I got this little coffin at Michael's and I'm painting it black. I'm gonna finish painting it black. You're gonna need a glue gun. You're gonna need a skeleton that has bendy legs. If you have different material and you wanna make a jacket and a hat, that's perfectly fine. I just bought this skeleton because it already had the jacket and the hat on it. I got it from Old Time Pottery. And I'm going to just take this and place it on this skeleton right here. You're gonna need a paintbrush. I already said, did I say black paint? So you're gonna need black paint, paintbrush. I have an owl that I'm going to use. I got this at Michael's. It's so cute. Look how cute that is. I am going to be using some floral. So I have fall leaves. I have this black flower right here, which is really cute. And it has a little bit of white or gray in it, so it's going to work perfectly with the feather that I have. And then I have this floral right here. So all three of these together are what I'm going to use to make this pumpkin right here. I may or may not add this little pick right here that has the balls on it. You can get really creative with these. These are really fun and really cute to make. I do prefer the foam pumpkin because it's so much easier to get the picks into and hold them. I will use a skewer, and what I'll do is I'll place the skewer through here up through the rib cage right here and glue it on the spine right here, and I'm going to secure him with that skewer into the pumpkin. So that's going to help him sit straight up. That's the goal here, and it should work. If you make one of these, put the picture of it in the comments below, because I would love to see all the different pumpkins out there, because I love these. These are so cute to make. So fun to make, so cute to have, I should say. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. You're going to need scissors or wire cutters as well, so just keep that in mind. My allergies are kicking, so my voice, I don't know, I think I'm losing my voice. I don't know the answer to that one, but I think that's what's happening to me. So let's go ahead and start with our skeleton. So we're going to have to remove everything from this skeleton. And you can use him for another project. I mean, he can actually be part of your candy bowl. So I may actually put him on the candy bowl that I just made, and I may just hook him in here somewhere. We'll see. So we're just going to be careful when we remove this. I don't know how well it's made or placed on here. I don't want to rip it. It has a hole in the top, so we're going to have to just bend that over and make the hat more of a closed hat. So because when you're I don't want that to be seen. So we'll have to figure out how to close that. But just be careful when you're taking the hat off that you don't rip the hat itself. And there it is. So here's the hat. And then we're just going to remove the jacket from this one. Okay, let's see, how can I get this off? His hands are tight. See how this is even on here. It's stuck on here somehow. You just need to get in there and separate it from his hand here. It must be glued on here. So whatever you have that can go down in here is what you want to do, but it's pretty secure. It's pretty secure on his hand, so be careful with it. It's pretty glued on there. Oh. Look, I just broke his hand, so that might help me out. I can always glue his hand back on. I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about the material than I am about his hand. That's one, and then what you can do is you can just glue that hand back on. Look, it's not going to be difficult. Just don't lose the hand. Make sure you put it on right. You don't want to put it on wrong. Look, they didn't bend anyway, so they're just pretty straightforward little pieces here. And if I'm going to put them on my candy dish, I ain't going to worry about him having a broken hand. It's my candy dish, so. Even if I was going to put this in a wreath or something, nobody would know. I would do something to figure out how to show it. Like I could put like a wristband or something on his wrist or something. But to make life easier for me, I'm just going to take his hands off. That's all. You may not have to take his hands off. Just all depends. Let's see how this one goes. Nope, his hand's coming off. There. He just doesn't want to let go of this jacket. There, I think I got it this time. It's really tight on there, so it's be interesting to see how I get his hand in here. I may have to cut this to get his hand in there because his hand is pretty big. So don't be afraid to take apart and put back together again. That's, you know, that's part of the creativity. Nobody's gonna know. Who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. There, he's all back together again, see? He can sit back here in my candy dish. All right, let's see how this is gonna work for him. Now we're gonna transport him, or put this stuff on his head. Oh my God, he's already cute, look. He looks like a little hobo skeleton. Cracking me up. So how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this hat? You know, I do have felt. I can put a piece of felt up here and make it like a top hat. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do felt. How I'm going to close that hole up in this hat is with a piece of felt. So let me just see how big I need to make it. It's not, it doesn't need to be very big, so just cut a piece of felt. And then you just want it big enough for the, let's just cut it. I'm gonna eye it. That's all I'm gonna do. And you know what? It's gonna go over just a little bit on his, and I can I can trim it later, but right now I think that is gonna look really cute with that. It looks like more of a top hat. My friend did hers and it looked more like a hobo if you just kind of cinch it together. So whatever look you kind of want, you can do that, or you can do a top hat. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the top hat. I kind of like that. Her little hobo looking hat, because she made this rounded, was really cute too. It was, I mean, it looked really cute on. It was more like that, flat, and so he looked more like a little hobo. I'm gonna keep it the top hat though. So what you're gonna do is you're just going to glue this piece of felt on top of this felt. This is made out of felt too, so it worked out perfect. So just make sure it's pretty straight there. And you're just gonna place your felt on top. So what I'll do is I'll just go around the rim of the hat. Try not to let the glue spill over, at least on one side, the outside. It can spill over on the inside, but not the outside, so just be careful. Because when glue gets hot, it likes to spill over on the sides of everything. And sometimes it's a little difficult to get it off. And there, that's all we do. And that's how you cover the little hole. And now it's a hat. So now what do we do? Well, I'm not gonna put it on him yet because I wanna put his jacket on first. Because I don't know what I may have to cut his arm piece to get it through his hand. So, let's see. I feel like I'm playing baby dolls. Yeah. So, I don't know. push it together maybe? Push his hand together. Across right here. I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it right here. You can cut it at the length that you want. I would go short. I mean, I wouldn't go full on cutting just yet. I would just cut a little bit. See if that length is the right length that you want. Because he's going to sit right here and you want his jacket to sit perfect. Like I can deal with this one with this jacket just coming over. I can always cut it a little bit more where the jacket is flush with the pumpkin, but what I can do too is put like a little slit here in the back, because you know jackets usually have a slit, and then to make it sit a little bit better. But he's really cute right there, so we're gonna keep it at this length for now because I'm not ready to cut it off. And then what we'll do is we'll put his hat on. We don't need this piece right here because he's not gonna be hung up, so I'm just gonna cut that off. And then we're gonna glue his hat on his head. So I'm just gonna follow. Man, I'm losing my voice and it's driving me crazy. I'm gonna follow this already glue line that's in the hat from the other skeleton. So I'm just gonna put glue generously in there. And then we're just gonna place it on his head. And look how cute he is. You just sometimes you just have to merge two pieces together. So this outfit was on this skeleton, which is much smaller, you can see. And we just put it on this bigger skeleton that has better moving parts because he bends a little bit better. And I got him at Walmart. This skeleton came from Walmart. This skeleton came from Old Time Pottery. So we will go ahead and put him to the side because we're gonna we're gonna start decorating the pumpkin. And I think our main focal point is gonna be this feather right here. So I'm gonna place the feather. You wanna take the little tags off of it though. And I got this at Michael's. So I got all my floral at Michael's, except I got this at Hobby Lobby. So this came from Hobby Lobby. All my other floral came from Michael's, including this right here. Oops, let me put my glue and then more glue. Okay. So we took that off. I'm in the middle of taking that off. Okay. I'm going to set him right here. So you definitely want to place stuff on here so you know where you're going with this. So where do I want this? I want it to probably be right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to position everything how I feel like it needs to be in here. In fact, I'm going to cut these off because I'm going to use these separate. I'm not going to put it as one big thing. So you're just going to take your floral and your wire cutters and you're going to cut your floral down a little bit, just into pieces instead of one big piece like it is now. I may cut it down more. Right now, this is what I'm doing. And then this piece right here. So there's that. I always feel like I have to keep these together, but really you don't. It's better if you take them apart I'm learning about flowers. I'm not good with flowers, but I'm willing to learn. So, and then we're gonna do the same thing. I don't know, do I want to, because I'm not gonna take this one apart yet because I don't know if I'm gonna take it apart or leave it together. Oh, and I have 3 of these black florals. I had one of the fall leaves and one of this, whatever this is, I don't know what it is. And then one of the feathers. All right. This is where it gets tricky because I'm not, like I said, I'm not good at this part of it. My friend is excellent at flowers. Me, not so much. So, I'm going to want to, I probably should place him first since he's the focal point. So, I may have to place him. Remember I told you I was going to use a skewer, so I'm going to use a skewer for him. And then I will probably use 2, see how floppy he is? He's floppy right now. 2, I don't know. I'm gonna try the skewer first because this is for me and it's gonna be an inside decoration. I feel like the skewer's gonna work because I don't think he's gonna be flopping everywhere. And you want him to go on you want the skewer to go on the back side of his body so you can't see it. So the skewer is gonna go like this, pretty much on this line right here of his body. And then when I place him in, the skewer will go straight down into the pumpkin. So I do have thicker skewers. Let me get a thicker one because I think the thicker one will help out. Now, this will look cute with a orange pumpkin, a white and orange pumpkin. Like I could put orange on here, like paint a little bit of orange. Whatever pumpkin, you can make it a taller pumpkin, short pumpkin. I wouldn't go smaller than this because this is a pretty good size pumpkin for him. But you can definitely change the pumpkins up. You can get the light up pumpkins. That would be pretty cool. But they usually have the faces on them from Walmart. They have some. So yeah, there's just so many different things that you can do with these. Be creative. Just be creative. Okay, so I got a thicker skewer, as you can see. It's pretty thicker. It's not as tall, but it's a lot thicker. So I think it'll be a little bit more sturdy for him. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down his spine on the side of his spine with glue. Basically all the way down. I'm going to put a pretty good, healthy amount because I want this to stick pretty good. And just hold it until it secures itself enough on there so you don't have to, it doesn't move. You don't want it to move, so. Still secure in itself. It's still a little sticky. And the skewer is going to be covered by the back of his jacket anyway, so Find out where you want him to sit. And that's where this is going to be placed. So I'm going to place him, I think this is going to be perfect right here. I'm going to push this. Always look at your pumpkin and see what side is the best, and then that's what front you want. So I think I'm going to do that, and then he's going to go right here. And just push him down in there as far as you can get the skewer. Because I want him to sit down pretty. Actually, I got him too close to the pumpkin thing, so let's pull him back out. And there. You can't see the skewer, but he's pretty, I think he's pretty secure on there. I think that's pretty good. So there he goes. For the most part, that's how we're going to start everything, okay? And I think he's going to hold a pumpkin or something up here. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Let me see. Let me see what I have here. You can use an orange pumpkin. I'm going to use this black and white because I think it fits with him pretty well. So I want him to hold it. It's already got on a skewer. I may need to cut the skewer, or it's on a pick, I should say. I'm going to cut this pick because I don't need it that long. I'm just going to cut the pick off. You can always keep these, but I throw them away because I got too much crap up in here anyway. So, and then you're just going to place it where you want him to hold it at. Like that. You can even close his jacket up a little bit so it's doesn't show everything. Or you can keep it open, whatever you want to do. It's totally up to you, but I think I like mine open, but I'm going to try it like that for now. And like I said, I think I'm going to cut a slit back here because it needs to be able to flow a little bit better. So I'm going to cut a little slit. Because jackets have slits in them anyway, because you have to be able to move. So, and there is the beginning of our pumpkin with our skeleton on it. He's so cute. I really like him. He's so cute. And I don't know. I might need a bigger pumpkin than that. This is where you play around with things. I don't know. This pumpkin looks too big. Oh, this is a different. So I have 3 different pumpkins here. I mean, I could use one of these. You literally could just take them off of this thing here. That's too small. This one doesn't have a stem on it, so let's see. I have so many pumpkins, I just don't know where they're at right now. Yeah. Anyway, you can use an orange pumpkin. You can use, I got this black and white pumpkin, whatever you like. Right now I feel like this one's too small. I think you might need a bigger pumpkin, so I might go with an orange one that I have that's a little bit bigger. I do have a bigger black one, but I think it's way too big for that too. I can always move this to where it is placed up a little bit. Look. So it's more like that. And his hands are underneath holding it. Or his hands can be on top. Whatever you want, however you want to place it, but I think his hands underneath are going to be the best. So that's how we're going to start. Now, we got to figure out where we're going to place our florals. This is where I have a hard time. I have a hard time doing this because I'm not good with florals. My friend is phenomenal with them, but me, not so much. So with the, I think I like it kind of over here to the side. I think I do like it on this side, so I'm gonna start with that and I'm gonna place it right here. And you're gonna come back and you're gonna put hot glue so it secures it. Right now I'm just gonna place them so I kind of know where they're gonna go. So I kind of like how that is. I don't know, I might, and you can always glue it to him, but you gotta be careful because you gotta make it even because you don't want your pumpkins to fall over. So just keep that in mind as well. And the good thing with florals, you can always bend them so they go the way that you want them to go. So you can fan it out, you can do whatever you want. So that's the beginning. Look, I like it just like that. I'm simple. But we're gonna add some pop of color and some other things in here. So this is where it gets tricky. You're just gonna have to figure it out. So you can, this definitely needs to be cut down. Now you can make it to where they come down, sideways, what have you, and start with that. So these two can be like right here. I think that's what I'm gonna do right there. I like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this up and I'm gonna place these right here. So I like how they look just like that. So one, I'm gonna cut the stem or the pig a little bit so they're even. And then we're just gonna place them right here. Cammy, no. So that's what I've done so far. I think it looks cute. This thing, see, I don't even know if I need, you know what? I might have to pull this one apart, but right now we're just gonna go with this. So we're gonna use some more of this. Put it with this. I love the black and the fall leaves together, so I'm digging that right now. So you just want to do your leaves just like that. And I think I'm going to bring it over here and bring it right here. Push it down, and that's why I like these foam. Look how cute he is. He's super cute. Now, what I can do is I can start bringing these down here so you can, so it starts to flow downwards. I thought I had another one of those. Did I only get two? I thought I got 3 of those. Huh. I don't know what I did with it. Look, I'm pretty sure I got 3 of these black ones, but I not be knowing what I did with it, so we're just gonna leave it like that. He's so cute. And then, like I said, we can start to trickle these down on the side, like have some coming out towards the side of him. So what I would probably do is I can cut these in half. Don't be scared to cut your flowers. Look, I'm the worst person at flowers, so don't be scared. If I'm not scared, don't be scared. Because what I'm doing is I'm making smaller pieces so I can bring them down here and mesh them in over here. So I would bring it right here. And I'm just kind of trickling it down so it just is coming down a little bit. See how I'm doing that around him? Oh my goodness, he's super cute. And then I can start using some of these. I don't know if I'm just gonna use the little flower parts or, the problem with these though, you gotta be careful because they will unravel and come apart. So you just gotta be careful with these. And there's that. See, like what I'm gonna have to do, if I wanna keep these leafy things on here, I'm gonna have to pull them up and hot glue them onto this piece right here. So what I can do, because I'm going to use this piece to stick into the pumpkin, so what I can do is just, I can glue these onto each other so they secure themselves together. But whatever you take apart, sometimes you can put back together. Not always, but sometimes. So let's just get those together. And then I can just put this, once it secures together. I may not even like this in here, so I may have to change it up. You know, that's one part about this. You just play with it, change it up how you want to change it up. See, I don't know if I'm gonna like these. I don't know if this should have been like a by itself in here. Look, I don't even know if I like these in here, so. If I do, I think I'm gonna just have to do a couple by, you have to do them like together. See, I'm not really digging that at all. I don't think I'm using that right now. I'm not liking that, so. I do like my little flower here though. Now don't go too overboard because we still have, look how cute he is so far though. He's super cute. I have this coffin, which I need to paint a little bit more. So let me do that real quick. My paint got stuck here. Now there's one of two things you can do with this coffin. You can Cricut or have letters and spell out like Happy Halloween. It's very tiny, so just keep that in mind. However, you can Cricut Happy Halloween small on here, or you can put like, I have this little whimsical skeleton you can place on the front of it, something like that. There's so many different things you can do on this that it's totally up to you. I mean, you can put let me out. You can, since it's on this, I don't want to do something funny like that, like let me out or something like that. That would be funny though, let me out. But I would definitely keep it simple on here because it's going on this right here. If it was more whimsical and stuff like that, I would get a little bit more creative with my words and stuff like that. But since it's going on this, I would just keep it simple. I was gonna use this in here, but I felt it was too big because this is gonna be at my office and it's gonna be next to my candy dish. So I thought, well, trick or treat or out of candy. That would be really cute. However, it's kind of really big, and so I just didn't think it was gonna go well. So that's why I'm going to put this little coffin on there and this little owl. He's gonna be like, the owl's gonna be sitting up here or something. It's gonna be really cute. So just be creative. It's whatever you want on here is literally all it has to be. You can get as elaborate as you want or as simple as you want. You saw, go back to the other video. I did one for Halloween that was more whimsical. I thought they were super cute. These to me are more elaborate right here. And it's not that I'm using more expensive items. It's that it's just the look of it. It's just really cute. When you start adding floral into these things, it really changes the design and the look and really the quality, in my opinion. The whimsical ones are fun. I think they're cute to have around your house. This one I love for house decor or my office. I'm gonna love this in my office. So yeah, just get creative with these. It's just super cute. Now I did have all this other stuff to put in there, but I think I'm getting to the point where I like kind of how it's looking right now. I'm kind of digging that. You can get creative on the pumpkin where you can like maybe put black into the pumpkin, or you can put gray or orange to pop out some more color. But I think, you know, sometimes I get a little overboard and I just need to stop. So sometimes I just have to stop, come back to it and look at it and see if there's anything else I need to do. Right now, I kind of like how it's going. I like the dynamics. I'm glad I'm not putting this in there. See, I bought this to go in there, but I don't think it needs it. I think it looks fine just the way it is. I am, however, going to place a couple more of these in here. I love these. These are at Michael's and they are phenomenal. I love these. Love them. Love, love, love. So I need, I think, some more, because he's going to come over here. So he's going to be over here. He's going to be kind of taking this side over here. His wings are what's doing it, so you got to be careful with his wings. So that's going to be there. I can add some more color over here, I think. Just maybe one sprig or something. Because remember, I'm going to add this over here too, so you got to just keep that in mind. Let me cut this in half real quick. I don't need all of that. You know, sometimes less is more. You just got to remember that less is more. Okay. Oh my God, I love it. I kind of am loving this here. And then our coffin, see, I don't know. I'm so torn on. He does look cute on there though. Do I need to put this on a bigger? Okay, so you know what? He can hold the coffin. And I can put this on there. I'm gonna have to put a little bit of white or something. You know what? Boo. I can Cricut Boo on here and I can place it here. I'm gonna have to extend this wire right here because I want him to poke out more. So he's gonna have to, you know what? I think I figured it out. I think I'm gonna have him coming out of the hat. Oh, gee, that's gonna be so cute. I mean, see, this is just stuff that we have to play with. So, let me see. Do I need to put a hole in the hat? Let me see here. I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this pick all the way off because I don't need the pick. I'm going to super glue, or not super glue, I'm gonna hot glue it. I'm gonna hot glue him to his hat. Oh my God, he's so cute. Look, he's got an owl on his hat. So things change all the time. So now he has an owl on his hat. He's so cute. Oh, hold on to the pumpkin, I guess, since I put the owl up there. Or this. So it's either going to be the pumpkin that he's going to hold on to, and I'm going to have this hanging right here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the pumpkin right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Boo, and I'm going to use a skewer, and I'm going to paint it because I don't want it to be seen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it onto here. Can you see that? I'm gluing it onto the skewer is going to be glued onto here. Make sure it's flat onto there. And then I'm going to paint it black so you can't really see it. So you'll take your paint and you'll paint the skewer black. I'm going to paint the rest of the skewer black too. So I'm going to paint all of the skewer black here so you can't see it when I put it into the pumpkin. Let me put this side. I mean, you don't technically have to do the whole skewer because part of it's going to be inside the pumpkin. You just want to paint the pieces that you're going to see. So it's black. Okay, so there's that. Let that dry. While that's drying, I'm going to make my words here that I'm going to put Boo on. What I'm doing is I'm putting these little balls in here too because I think it gives it just a little bit more character. Trying to get a large strip here that I can, let's see here. I guess this one will work. And these are only $1.50 at Hobby Lobby right now because it's 50% off. So if you wanted to know, that's what they are. So I want it to come, let's see, I want it to be back here a little bit. So let me just push it in there. Oh, he's turning out to be really cute. I ain't gonna lie. Look how cute he is. Let me do the because I'm going to put the thing right over here. I just got black paint on me, but that's okay. I'm letting that dry. Something needs to go on this because it's just too plain. I mean, and I don't think the skeleton that the skeleton that I have is gonna be, I just don't think that looks right with it. I don't know. I think the words boo on here will be perfect. So I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Cricut that real quick and I'm gonna put that on here. I'm gonna come back and I'll show you the finished product, okay? I hope you enjoyed this pumpkin making. I hope you make one. If you do make one, put it in the comments below so I can see your pictures, because I would love to see how yours come out. We all get creative thoughts and different paths when we look at each other's crafts. So I think it just builds ideas, and it just helps each of us move forward with our crafts. But let me go ahead, like I said, Cricut on here, boo, and then I will show you the finished project, okay? Okay, so I cricketed the word boo. I can't really see it on here. Look, I'm blind. I'm getting old and blind. Let's see here. I'm gonna cut it so it makes it easier for me to work with. All right. And then what we do is I have to weed it off of here. Let's see. I don't know why I did that. Oh, you know what? I don't want to use this whole thing. Let's see. There. Don't need to be wasteful. So what I'll do is I will peel it. I did the letters in the Waltograph, I think it's called. Got it. With a little bit of help there. And I'm just going to place it right here on the coffin, as straight as I can. Look, I love to do crafts, but I'm not perfect, so it may be a little off. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because I'm probably the only one that's really going to see it. And I think it's cute. I mean, it says boo. That's what it says. And so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to place it somewhere like right around here. But I gotta figure out. I gotta get this black paint off of here too, so. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place it kind of awkward shape right down in here. I'm gonna come back with some of these. Place it around there. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I'm in love with this thing right here. I ain't gonna lie, he's so cute. I lost the little piece that goes in there that holds it. Well, let's do it. No, that's too big. I guess I can just glue it on there. Oh, this goes right here. I think he's adorable. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Look, I'm not saying he can't be better. Anything can be better. For my office, he's perfect. Now, we could have a choice here now to maybe fix his legs to maybe go like that. Or we can just leave him hanging like that. Let me look. I think I like oh, I think I like that, and I think I like that. Oh, I think I need to put this over here, right here. Look, you can just get all crafty with this thing. Let me tell you, it's just. You can just keep adding. Sometimes you just have to walk away and just stop adding at a certain point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him holding the coffin. So I'm going to put some glue there. I'm going to have him holding that coffin like right there. Say that, easier said than done here. Okay. So there is the finished product right there. That is my project. That is what is going to go onto into my office. I think it is super cute. If you like this, go ahead and subscribe to my page and like my page. Go ahead and leave me a comment to tell me what you think. I know I could probably add more stuff. I know I could probably add less stuff. Everybody has their likes and dislikes on things like that. Some people like more, some people like less. We all have our likes and dislikes, and that's okay. I like how this came out. I actually love how this came out. So I'm going to go ahead and use it for my decoration at work. He's so cute. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.